Alright. I got the world record on yesterday's map. Oh wow, there was someone driving again. Like this Ubrun guy just improved to a 0.92, but I got the world record on the track of the day from yesterday. Really happy about that. I hunted it a bit in the evening after the stream. I will show the run later. Let's go into today's cup of the day because I'm 1 minute late and see what it is. Seems to be a fast-paced tech map, so speed tech, or it's actually Nascar, we will see. I kinda expected that. I mean, it was very unlikely that it would be another old combat for example. So far I'm not sure whether it's drifting or not drifting. Because it reminds me heavily on that other track of the day, which was supposed to be a speed tech map, and then we could no-slide literally every corner. Yeah, so let's yeah, Team Access Nascar, someone writes. The GPS will tell us. By pack? But is it that pack? Probably not. Looking at the first few turns. Yeah, this is supposed to be without drift, okay? Okay, then I actually take my smooth steer gamepad, I think. Okay, let's go. Nascar is good for me. This here is the best example why I like to play without interface. Do you see how often this CP time overlay is literally blocking the sight for the next turn? Like in all these uphills, that's always an issue, so let's get rid of it. We have it in the bottom as well. This is gonna be full speed. Just need a good angle for it. I will have to do some training respawns to check out what is full speed and what isn't. Ah, rip. That would have been 4303. Okay, let's do a respawn run. So here inside. Now I need to find the feeling for when to steer into this. Okay, this was nice. So now this also questionable, but this cannot be full speed, I'm pretty sure. I guess we release there, then we have this full speed exit, yeah. So, but it continues with this turn. And this does not work. So they have to release somewhere. Oh shit. I was about to respawn, but I went into it. I stopped the steering already. Yeah, here I have to... Yeah, this checkpoint is in the turn. I cannot really train it. Yeah. And... This was tight now to get around, to be honest. Now it works. So 42.21, Pushti is already at a 41, crazy. We lost of course a lot of time this one part though. The short reactor makes it so difficult to judge the corner. Okay, so 42 mid for me, for now. Oh yeah. 7th place or 0.6. Maybe that's safe already. And I had that auto slide in the first turn. I got airtime. Linko has a 0.3. Cutoff is 1 second behind at the moment. Imagine I do a streak, 2 world records in a row on track of the days, because here I can literally also get world record. Depends a little bit who's hunting it. The thing is I have to train other maps, like I shouldn't invest so much. That was already annoying that I invested so much time into hunting track of the day. Like I had so much other stuff to do, and then I'm hunting the track of the day. That's actually so dumb. But at least I won it, so in the end it was good. And I have an issue with my cable. It goes under my feet. Exactly on the part where there are 2 cables connected with each other. It's not good. I mean, it might be that Dexter is hunting this track. Then it would be not possible to get the world record. You probably have to wait for that. And today I will also sit on last puzzle map still. Then off stream, of course. I mean, I didn't really do the puzzling. I started yesterday to look a bit further into the track. And I will just come up with one quick solution. Basically like Granati did it in stream, like search for one quick solution. And I hope that this is good. But I know that Lars is really trying hard on the puzzle map to win it himself. So I wouldn't have too many hopes, like he's fighting for thousands. He was telling multiple times that he's fighting for thousands to improve. And then he multiple times found here a bit, and there a bit, and there a bit, and always told how he improved again, but always just a few hundreds maximum, like less than 500s. So this is very hunted from him, and he invested so much time that I doubt that you can just easily beat him there with just one evening of looking into it. Like very unlikely that he missed something that I find. So. But who knows? This time I theoretically had a lot of time for puzzling, but I didn't do it. It was not my own mistake. But I know if you really want to puzzle, then it will cost you a lot of time. And that's the annoying part of it. Yeah, I should try to improve again, like I had a good lead, but this last turn actually is annoying. It is annoying then also for rounds especially. Because it's such a risky turn. If you get too far, it's full dash. It's a full stopping, it's completely over and out. And it's difficult to judge that corner because you suddenly get reactor for a short moment. Maybe I should have a look at the gates exactly how they are placed. Yeah, 100 improvement, yay. That all is lost in the ending, man. What the fuck? That's 3/10 and it wasn't a super bad ending. It was just I had to release slightly longer, no? And it did cost me the full 3/10 of the lead that I had. Also this ending is quite decisive, to be honest. Got around. Ugh. Yep, there we go. 4th place. Can I win the seeding? 1 minute 30. Minute 16. I'm starting exactly at 41. I'm not sure if that would even be able, if that would count if I get to the finish. Might be too late. Okay, I tried. Oh. You can nicely risk on this track, to be honest. Then go so full risk. Yeah. Wow, I dropped to 8th still. Holy shit. Okay, have a look. Wait, down? No. Wait, what is the— why do I always have such yak starts every single time? I cannot believe it. I had one more release there that maybe wasn't even necessary. Yeah. Release timing here is interesting. So Down decides to release early. Oh. Got an auto drift, that's not good. Okay. And let's go. Nascar Cup of the Day. So I saw the news is out. The two players that are in Big Selector now. Do you know if Granati said a bit more about it? Like what the reasons for this decision are? Or is that basically still a secret and we just say congrats to Yummy and to Letzter to be the two drivers that make it into big? Because I see Fluffel on the server here, he didn't make it. No, I saw the post today with Twitter. Maybe it was posted yesterday and I only saw it today. Okay, second slower than my PB. Yeah, also Nascar is always quite difficult. Often there are crashes happening. You see Lingo in the first round already out, apparently. So I already say thanks for the raid, Lingo. Welcome to all the new viewers. Yeah, very risky. And especially also this map has some really risky parts. So it's difficult to drive close to the PB. Like there are so many parts that are close to full speed or are even full speed, but only if you hit them perfect. Oh, Fluffy is in. Survived thanks to crash from someone else. It's really important that you have the speed for this risky finish, because a safe finish is literally not really an option. Like how do you have to take that corner to keep grip or jump to this safe finish? Then you have also slow-mo right before. Naja. 40.7! Are you kidding me? And Rotrex drives a 0.9 as well in the same round, and Asion drives a 0.0. And he's only third. But Rotrex only second with a 0.9. And then 0.7 is not just a bit ahead, it's like another 2/10. In rounds. The round before he was almost out, by the way, Loco. I saw him on yellow, I think. You know, thanks, Camiro. Yeah, you were also up there. You were also up there. Nice time from you as well. How did you drive the map? With a keyboard or with a gamepad or steering wheel or joystick? And did you use Action Key 2 as well? Oh, Push the Topaco is out and iPrimal is also out and Loco is also out. What is this route? Controller, Action Key 2, basically the same that I did, okay. Yeah, on that map there were a lot of different possibilities, like Action Key and device choice. Like the old record from Norbinarius from before this map got track of the day was keyboard, Action Key 2. And then you have of course the author time, which was steering wheel, and Granadi's steering wheel. Granadi didn't beat the AT, of course he would have done if he continued driving a bit. Or if he was not knocked out that early. Of course, Rally drives completely different with Action Key 2. It's not really Rally anymore. It's like an own environment. You know, yeah. In the cup, I really didn't understand it yesterday, how exactly it works. I didn't have the feeling for it. But then after some hunting, I got slowly but surely behind it. Okay, that is the worst start ever. Greater there are 4 mistakes. That works out. Yeah, the two very tight right turns, I for a long time thought that's not possible with Action Key 2. You wouldn't get around, or if you want to get around, it will cost you too much time, you can easily steer more, and I still think that most likely, like if you have the ability to steer 50%, then you probably can take these turns a little bit faster. But after a long time hunting, I got into a feeling how I can get these corners fast even with only 40% steering. Also, I mean, the nose slide was of course then never an issue, the only issue was like how can I get around this corner. No, that is so different to normal rally, it's not really rally anymore, it's just very different driving, you have to get used to it first. But the map made a lot of fun to hunt. When you got a feeling and when you got around these corners, especially before the finish, these chicanes very fast, it made a lot of fun. Okay, nice finish. Yeah, one question. Before I drove the .80, my PB was a .90. Also basically it took me quite a long time to beat Norbinarius. I was 100 behind him at some point. But when I have beaten Norbinarius, .96 I think it was, no? I got a .90. And then I decided to continue hunting for a moment. Like I always decide to continue 3 more minutes kinda after IPB. And then I got actually in those 3 minutes I improved suddenly by another 10th and I was like, wow, okay. I never had such like splits to get that. If I didn't improve and kept the .90, would you have hunted that longer to beat my time? Because my .90 would have been so close to the .94s and so on that people probably would have had the motivation to beat it. But thanks to this improvement to a .80, the motivation was then maybe a bit limited to really try that. Like it was, I think, very important to find that other 10th, even though my .90 also would have been world record, nobody has beaten that time. But if I kept the .90, I think the chance would have been high that someone has the motivation to beat it, because he's then so close already. Yeah, if I compare my two PBs, I can say my world record run was missing 45 thousandths on my .90 PB until the first of these very fast corners, like until the long right turn. Also in the start there is then some improvement possible. But then the right turn was better, and especially the ending was very good compared to anything that I did before. The ending was just very fast. This secured me that time. I mean, the ending got decided by that one tide turn. I already said that's so weird how to drive it. Was releasing slightly. Okay, worked out. Was last 4k around. Trophies? That's a bit late or a bit early, Hagen. There are no extra trophies for 4.16, you should know that. Don't confuse other people. Uah. Yeah, I tried to beat your time there. And was not as lucky to get such a run through. You can check her out. It's always Nalax and myself. It's all the time Nalax and myself. On those last two spots, kinda. But I'm really struggling to have confidence. That's annoying. Like the last Nascar map on this valley type of style, I got very far. And I was also sick. Like I had confidence in the corners. More confidence. I'm still driving a second slower than my PP. Probably now is the round where I have to change that. But I'm not doing it. Instead I'm releasing again massively. Oh no. 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 Ninth. RIP. I couldn't get the confidence. Especially with the turn, with the start turn. The very first that is a bit tight, no? Also whenever there is an edge on the track, where hitting the edge results in a full stopping, then I don't want to be close to that. And this edge here to the left is one of those edges. And in this double combination here, I released too much too early and had then a pretty bad steering entry into the left turn, had to release again. Like I was in too early to the left, had to release again. So that was all not that great. Here I tried to risk, but then it all mattered of course on this corner to the left here, which I did not hit. It could be close, but no, movie is of course crashing. Yeah, this last important corner I didn't hit, but I think that it was not possible actually, because I was already in last and I had a bit of a distance, and it seemed like the others got that last turn so good that it was probably not possible to catch up that much. There was a mistake already. Yeah, Hagen. That sucks. It's always annoying when you go so... Like, these top 9 rounds are for me really the most difficult rounds ever. Because I'm all the time torn apart between... Like, I definitely do not want to end up in 9th. So what do? Do I still drive a bit safe and just hope there are 2 crashes? Or is that then actually knocking me down into 9th? You never know really. Sometimes these rounds can be easy. Often I actually get an 8th and get eliminated, but there is 1 crash and yeah, it's fine. It's very difficult for me to risk in a top 9 round. We have that so often. Like there I really just pray that it's an easy round to survive, and when I'm then in the 1 KO part, then it's much easier for me. Yeah, early crash, that was Fliffel. And all of them did do 0.2s and 0.3s, and I don't know, my match, did I ever do a 41 in the whole knockout? Like I was literally driving so slow, but my PB, my PB from the seeding would actually like win the rounds. Like with my PB I win the cup here. But I of course cannot drive my PB now that easily consistent. Probably in TimeAttack I do drive it consistent then, when there's no pressure. When I don't have to care, when I just steer into the corner by feeling, and if it works, it works. But usually it does work because the feeling is good. The problem is always to go counter your feeling. Like sometimes the saving is just annoying because I'm not driving with my instinct anymore. And then I don't have any good lines. But I sometimes then don't have the confidence to trust my instinct completely and to trust that I will not like suddenly hit something. I want to be over careful everywhere and taking a lot of space to the borders. Holy shit, that looked so wild. With Nalax and Flyer. Also down should be out, but we saw crashes in the last turn already. But no, he is out. So this was now the first more difficult one with Orange at 0.6. Yeah. Also Kakne is doing quite consistent 0.2. And having this consistent, no, is not easy. That definitely means that he hits these corners and when to start steering, he hits these steering points. So, oh, I forgot. Did Kakne win the Cup of the Day? He was. I was mentioning him at some point again where he went far. Naja, the other one, Nalax definitely didn't win yet and Flyer crashed. Oh man, do you remember when I said it is always Nalax and myself in the last two places, like multiple rounds in a row? And he's now in the final. But he had theoretically much better pairs. He drives now much faster than what he did in those rounds where we were behind. Okay, also Nalax would be a new winner, and Kakne maybe as well. Maybe one of you can quickly check that out. Kakne is the favorite, but Nalax was actually so often so far in the knockout and so close, he would also deserve it. Just the knockout today, however, Kakne would be the deserved winner, looking at the last rounds, but I mean, the pressure is there. And pressure on such a map is really difficult to handle. Very good start for Kakne though. So far he's doing phenomenal. They didn't go full risk, but Nalax didn't get it any better. Nalax definitely feels also the pressure. Also Kakne has it in his own hands. Enough lead, but this difficult corner, and he survives it. He only has to hit the finish turn. People write GG already, did Nalax crash? Yeah. And Kakne with a 0.17. Exactly my PP, he equaled my PP on the 1000. Also Kakne was really difficult to beat. Like, his consistency on this track is literally crazy. Kakne has 2 wins. Okay, yeah, then he was winning lately. Alright, this is the end result. Now I will show you the world record from yesterday. Look at that. Number 1. Doesn't happen too often, but happens quite often when there's a rally car. Yeah, I was not good in the Cup of the Day, but after some hunting after the stream, I got suddenly this time. Also first of all, I did a 0.094, beating the AT by 1000. Then I was 4th when I did that. Then I thought, okay, now let's continue. Nobinario still had the world record with a 0.96 that he did the day before. Also before it went track of the day. And I wanted to get the sub, but I also wanted to just beat him, because everything is so close. Like when you beat the AT, you are just a 10th behind world records now. And this is how close it is though. Like we have, I think, was it 13 or 18? No, I think 18 even. 18 people got the AT, I think. And still, like, I'm less than 3/10 away from the AT. And yeah, I got then Nobinarius with a 0.90, which also would have been enough. But probably someone would have beaten it if I kept it there. And luckily I improved right after to a 0.80. And we can click the other ghosts maybe on and then check my record. Which, yeah, can be improved probably in the start by like 400-500. It could have been faster. But otherwise, the ending was incredibly good. So full action key 2 run with gamepad. Even this corner here, action key 2. So what do you see? You see down actually taking the most amount of speed. This is where I said you can be ahead. But now comes this corner and the exit out of this. And I'm already there, I have a bit more speed and I keep these nose slides down through the whole ending, and that gave me that much of a lead. Yeah, as it was all here in this combination where I went a little bit further to the left. I mean, the normal typical racing lines did not really work perfectly for me with the 40% steering and with how this drives. Like sometimes I think, yeah, just go from outside, inside, outside, but it did not always work for me. There were some weird lines that you had to do. But here definitely it helped that I came from so far left without losing too much in the left turn. Also basically that I got so far left. It starts already here to have at this point the correct angle to the left. Like here I'm a bit further outside than the others. And I got the correct steering angle to keep nose slide and get then more inside, which sets me up better for this turn. But then it was still difficult. Should you touch the grass? Should you not touch the grass? It was literally not obvious to me what to do. And then if you take a lot of speed out of this corner, then it's very difficult to get through the next left turn. And in the left turn, the same question. Do you go over the grass or not? Here I decided to not really go over the grass, which seemingly was like slightly better. And I have now more speed, and here I actually also avoided the grass and got around still. No, it often got very close here. And then in this left turn, this is I think where I win it now. I keep a very nice nose slide here. You see the other skid marks from the others, they are like a bit apart from each other, and my skid marks are like literally almost on the line. Also they are basically above each other. And I keep here that nose slide, which means that I'm now further right than the others, which means that this left turn there will be now more difficult for me to hit. Yeah, I take more speed here, I'm a bit late into this right turn, yeah, but I hit this perfectly. Still absolute nose slide, like the ending here, and this is then a bit smoothie at least, no? 24%, this is where I gain against just the keyboard run. Here, this nose slide gains a lot. And now I have a very, very tough angle for this chicane. Do you see that? Like, it's very difficult to hit that now, also with the speed that I have. But I just got it. Like, you see how close this is now. And this is how I got the world record. And now let's also have a look at that 0.7, if that's even the world record. Maybe it got beaten by Lingo or someone else already. No, Loco beat himself at 0.4 by now. Wow. Yeah, let's have a look at this world record as well. That shows again, however, like how far Kakne was actually behind to what is possible. No? I want to see again when does he release here and how much, and he also here. Slight release at full speed, yeah, it's almost completely full speed actually. He did one release, then full speed. Lots of speed over the section. Wait, is this full speed, Loco? Did he full speed the right turn there? Oh, there's a very small release, but such a small tap, you can really not make it out. Okay. Alright, GG.